Hey everybody, welcome to our van tour. This is Chiquitina. This is our 2015 Ford Transit 250 with EcoBoost. It's 148 inches wheelbase and we love it. Come check it out.
Welcome to the inside of our van. Starting with our kitchen, this is where you step in. We came out with the idea of having a U-shaped kitchen that goes all the way till here. I watch a lot of videos in YouTube with what people hates about their vans, and a lot of them say that they don't have a lot of counter space. So we decided to come up with this idea. We love it. We have plenty of space to cook. Right here we have our 2-burner stove. In the beginning we wanted to go with a camping stove, but you know, we will have to put it out all the time, and I don't know. We thought it was better to have a permanent setup. It's super efficient and we don't lose any counter space because of all of the counter space we have already, so it's great. We have a propane tank. It's a 10-liter one. It's not too big. We have it under our sink. It's properly vented. It's in a locker. It has a little hold on the floor if we get to have a propane leak. That would go right outside the van, so it's a good safety method we have. We have a pretty deep sink right here. We love it. We have plenty of water and great pressure to wash our dishes, etc. We have this little dish rack that we use for our plates, and it fits perfectly inside the sink. It was kind of like a coincidence, even though obviously we bought a tiny one intentionally, but it's pretty amazing that we can fit it inside the sink. Right above my head, I have our upper cabinet. In here we hold all kinds of goodies, our coffee machine, dry goods, and we have everything in these baskets so nothing flies away. And then we have all of these spices here. We love them because they look so good. In the back of the sink, we have a nice little nook where we can storage more cutting boards and things like those. We also have our utensil box right here. And this space is pretty complete actually. It's very nice. We have everything. We have our door, separation door with the driving area. Once we close this door, we forget we are driving, we're living in a van, and all of this becomes just like living space. Right here we also built a overhead shelf. It goes all the way in. We have all kinds of things here, our wuzu, but you can see it's pretty deep. We have mosquito bug screens, Starlink, all kinds of things, pickable stuff, all kinds of things in this area, so it's pretty nice. At some point we used it as pantry as well, but right now we're having it for other things. Right here I have our Dometic refrigerator. It's a CRX 110. We love it. Holds up to 2 weeks of food for us, and it draws very little power.
This is our bathroom. This is one of our favorite things to build. We obviously have some wood on the outside that you open up like so. We have a full-length mirror. We have a hanger that we added at the end for wetsuits, clothing, whatever we need to keep unwrinkled. And we have our laundry storage bag right here. And this thing's really cool because it just condenses like that. This is our Nautilus shower door. This, you know, obviously keeps water from coming out of the shower when we're taking a shower, but it also squeegees itself clean. It's really easy to use, and it was a good addition because we only have these wooden doors right here, so we needed to kind of make sure it was waterproof. We have a composting toilet that's very easy to use. It's very easy to clean. It vents out through the bottom of the van to basically fan out any bad odors that might be in there. So we have a hole in the bottom of the van that it vents to, and then we have this outlet cover for outdoor spaces normally that we installed to protect the tubing and line and everything from getting water inside the walls. We used all ceramic tile in the shower. We were a little bit skeptical whether or not it will hold up, but it's held up quite well. We used thin set mortar, and we haven't had any problems going down bumpy roads or any cracks or anything. So that was a really fun project and very relaxing throughout the build to just work on a bathroom. We have a shower in here that has another little shower head that's a handheld one, and the water pressure is really good. We have a water heater in the back so we can have hot water. Some days it's really hot outside, we might just take a cold shower, use the outdoor shower. But we had a lot of fun building the shower. It's a cool addition. So across from our shower, we have all of our toiletries, everything that we would need in the bathroom. In our tiny house, we have it up here. So we have lots of space, and then we decided not to continue with this cabinet because, as you can see, this is over the entrance and it's already easy enough to hit your head on this. So we have some extra little space here, and I think it was a great move not to have this big cabinet like when you walk in to avoid, because I would definitely hit that. Right here we have all of our clothes right across from the bathroom, and then we even have a little toe kick that we added at the bottom to keep things like a computer and different chargers and things that are flat. But we thought that was a nice little addition to give us some extra space and a little bit of a hidden drawer.
So now I'm gonna go ahead and show you our living room. Very quickly, I get to our living room. So this is our living room. We love this space. I personally love the fact that it feels like a little cocoon because we have our bed up here. It's a Happy Jack Bedlift that we'll be showing you in just a moment. But I just love this little area where we can fit up to, we've had 5 people here. So even though it's pretty squeezed, we have a nice little setup to hang out with people. We have this lagoon mount table that we can move as we need. We can work, get out of the way, etc. And in order for us to save space and have everything with a purpose, these are our pillows that hold all of our winter clothes. They are stuffed with some puffy jackets here, so they are very comfy. We also created here small windows out of the existing windows, just like in the kitchen. We have our little nooks. This is perfect for us because we sleep side to side. I am 5'1" and Aidan is 5'6", so we decided to go this way instead of the other way. Also, in the beginning of the build, our Happy Jack was going to go the opposite way, and we made these windows the size of the Happy Jack legs. As you can see, the Happy Jack is the other way now, but thankfully these size windows still are very useful for us. Aidan and I love to watch series and movies and baseball games, and we have a little projector. It's a Nebula Capsule 3, and we have a little collapsible screen for our projector, and it fits right in between the Happy Jack legs, and that means that it fits in this window, like so. So we usually hang out here and put our Nebula on, and we have a TV movie night. So yeah, it's pretty sweet. All of these things we can We're gonna leave the links down below if you're interested in having a projector or a projector screen too. Something else that we really like having, as you can see, we don't have a U-shaped couch or a straight way out. We have this mini garage, we call it. It goes all the way to the floor. We're gonna show you through the outside. We have access through the outside, but also here we lift up this and we have all kinds of things that we have that we need easy access for, meaning like mouse, computer chargers, another little things to work out, postcards, our projector. So everything that we're gonna be hanging out in this area, we have easy access from here, cables, etc.
All right, so under this bench we have all of our battery and electrical supplies. We have a 300 amp hour Redodo lithium battery. We also have a 2000 watt Renogy inverter, a Lynx distributor, a DC to DC battery to battery charger by Renogy. That one's the 40 amp one. And then we have a 30 amp MPPT solar charger or charge controller. We have a on-off switch for the whole system. We have a circuit for the solar if we ever want to turn it off or store it. And then we have this fuse box for both AC and DC outlets that are used on our appliances and the outlets that go throughout the van. I used a lot of info from Explorers.life. He's another YouTuber and blogger who also has a whole catalog and diagrams about electrical stuff in vans, and I found it really useful, and so we went with Renogy for our electrical stuff. They're like the Honda Civic of power supplies. It seems like they'll get you from point A to point B, and it's pretty reliable. For us, it hasn't been a problem, but we know that there's some different systems out there. And we have 400 watts solar, so we have a little bit bigger of a battery than we need at 300 amp hours, but that gives us a little extra charge to work with since it's two of us, and we can store a little bit more battery for when we need to work and stuff like that. So the power system was a challenge but fun to get done, and I'm proud to say that we've had really like not a lot of problems with it, and the solar panels work really well, the flexible solar panels. So yeah, we would definitely do that all again.
In the living room we have this little platform space. We did this in order for us to have more storage. As you know, obviously we live in a van, so everything needs to have a purpose. So you basically lift it like this, and we have all kinds of goodies. We have our stand-up paddle, we have stuff to work out, some shoes, anything that that we use sometimes, like not every day, right? Like the stand-up paddle. So you can rest there.
So we have a Happy Jack Bedlift system. It allows us to have separated space during the day, and at night when we want to get in our bed, we can easily bring it down with the touch of a button. So this was pretty easy to install. Press this button and the bed comes down like this. So we just use our step like this and we get up into the bed. Oh. So it's really cozy here. I can fit from side to side, and what we do is, since I fit basically exactly in this space, these cutouts that we made for the windows like really help us maximize our space up here. But we have, you know, little parts of the bed that we cut out that we have with some fabric over it, and we just stuff that foam right here so that we have a complete bed all the way across. This is really kind of like a full bed that we use that is kind of cut into a box since it's so square. So we sleep this way. If you're bigger, you'd probably have to sleep vertically. And now we love this space. We use like the wall right here for projecting movies at night. It really does feel cozy up here. We have 2 different fans. We have a fan that up front that we usually put on exhaust at night, so we get a little airflow that just comes in here automatically from keeping that one on exhaust. And yeah, so this is our garage in the back. We have all of our things that we stored right here, as well as an outdoor shower that we keep right there. And then we have a inlet for filling our water.
And then we have these doors here that you open for our mini garage. When we decided to do this space, we wanted it to be the size of a carry-on bag. That way we could bring these guys with us in case we wanted to travel. We love having these ones. Obviously, when they are empty, we fill them up with other things that we might need to put away, blankets or whatever. We also have these things for like extra water, especially when we are in Baja. It's really nice to just have extra water. And also this is like basically the amount of water we use for both of us to shower. And we have everything in plastic bags, so this area doesn't really get too dirty because we have the faucet and stuff. We also have our hot water heater, and this continues to our fresh tank of water. It's a 32 gallon, right? Is it 32 or 30 gallons? And yeah, we try to keep this space pretty organized. It's not too big, so we also have our living room blocks and things like those over here. Yeah, it's a great space and it works perfectly for us.
So this is the latest addition to our van. We have a tire carrier that we got from Owl Vans. It looks pretty awesome, and yeah, it goes right on the back and kind of frees up some space underneath the van if you need it. For us, it was just a great option to keep the spare tire on the back. All right, so last but not least, we have our gray water tank. I installed this in New Orleans in the summer, so it was a bit of a burden, but honestly, it's worked really well. It is lower than most gray water tanks, and I would, you know, really want it to be more flush with the van. So I think going back, maybe I would change the size of it, but this size is about 20 gallons. So if we're like in a national park or somewhere where we can't really drain our water very easily, we wanted to just have more capacity so we didn't have to worry about that. But yeah, I mean, this thing has been holding on really well. It's got an electronic ball valve that we can press from the inside to release it. It's also got a manual valve in case that there's, you know, a need to kind of manually release it outside the van and do it quickly. And yeah, it works really well, but it was very intricate to install and kind of seemed like the last location that we had available to put something like this. But we haven't had any issues with clearance really, and that's probably one thing to consider when you're doing something like this. But for us, it was, you know, it's been fine. So.
Okay friends, we hope you like this video, this van tour. It took us 1.5 years to build our home. It was our first time building anything, so we're pretty happy with the result. We really love our layout and everything has been working great. We really couldn't change a lot. Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, I would say there's like a few minor things like we talked about that we might do different, but on the whole, all our design, the layout, the way everything works, like everything's working just fine, and yeah, we love it. So I think we did a good job. So thank you guys for following along and checking this out.
Yeah,
and please,
if you're interested in anything, we have a full playlist of all of the videos of our build. And yeah, if you have any questions, just like shoot a comment.
Thank you all so much for your support. Please make sure to like this video and subscribe if you feel like it. It would help us out, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.